Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop
Hello,
as
everybody,
both sides
and
look to
welcome
clear the
today's
first
match.
hurdle. Supporters here in
Manchester United
terrific numbers.
against
So will they
Manchester
be going back
United.
happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Bayindir is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, he has great reactions, obviously, but I think it's his reading of the game that really gives him an edge. He may be the last line of defence, but the way he communicates and organises the players in front of him means that opposition attacks often break down before he even has to make a save.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Isak. And here's Haaland. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Out to the right. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Can he get on the end of this? Pretty cagey early on from both sides.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Isak. Now, can they get him away? Isak. Isak finds himself offside. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Shaw. Ugarte. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Ugarte. Passing nice and neat. Out towards the flank. Well read, nice interception. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Tries to play it through. Good ball, good take. Palmer. Šeško. He's got away. Ugarte. Here's Rodri. Šeško. He's had it taken off him. Ugarte. Now it's Isak. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Now it's Isak. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Alexander-Arnold. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Foot in. Palmer. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Here's Haaland. Looking to play him in. De Ligt. Matheus Cunha. Isak. And that's a... He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Rodri, pressing high and with purpose.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Wirtz. That's been cut out, well played. Martinez. What a throw in. And that's put paid to a promising move. Time and again they are repelled. Palmer gets into a good position. Oh, it's played into the... Up he goes! It's bounced back off the post. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Wirtz. Good take, and is he in? Now it's Isak. Goes down, but nothing given. That has not gone well.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ugarte looking to add to his goal. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Manchester United have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18, Isak. Coming on to
And the
replace
action
him
is back on the way.
Number 24.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying...
It's Rooney! It has to be! Wayne Rooney! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command...
There's the shot! It's hit the upright. Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Wirtz, Haaland. Oh, that was vital. Alexander-Arnold. Manchester United finding their passes. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rooney! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Just about up to the hour now. Can he finish? They've scored! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
62 minutes is number
And there
24.
was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Over to the left. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, the movement is slick. Manchester Cunha! And he hits the net. That was a given. It always was.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 50.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 6.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Number 5, Alexander-Arnold. Number 17. Wirtz.
Well, it just petered out.
Coming on the
No
field,
penetration at all,
number
having had a
19,
great deal of the ball.
Mbeumo.
Passing is
Number
crisp and
3,
sharp.
Gay.
That is good
Number
alertness.
20, Nuri Mukiele.
Shaw,
Number 21.
great vision.
Jackson. Substitutions taking place.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played into the middle. Driving on and making good progress. He's through here. Shot could be on. And now, chance, surely! He has done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle.
Goes for a shot! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's got the beating of his man. And it's hoisted clear. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Palmer does really well to win the ball there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but
There
well
will be
dealt
5
with.
minutes added time.
Oh, super find. Oh, what a climb! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
5 minutes to add. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for options for movement. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Di Lorenzo is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, there are engines, and then there's a turbo engine like this guy has, Peter. He never seems to get tired, and he always gives his all. Fans can certainly expect a big contribution from him at both ends. His athleticism and stamina is quite outstanding.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Højlund. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Now it's Lukaku. Ambitious ball here. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Can he finish? We've got a goal!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
And here's Vieri.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rijkaard. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Anguissa. Ribery. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now, can they get him away? Takes a shot! Sticks it away! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
Just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will...
Decent chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Rijkaard. That has been cut short. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Could move up a gear here. Acerbi. And it's Rijkaard. Now he's got space here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's there to make the challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Lukaku.
Lukaku really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that's fabulous. Platini. Ribery, who does have an assist to his name. Aimed beyond the defence. Some resolute defending there. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Yes, ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard, and here's Lukaku. Great vision. He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to... And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very...
David Villa! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Forlan. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Maradona. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Vitinha. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. Looking for a run-up. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's roll! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Eintracht Frankfurt with the corner. They're first. Cleared away. That'll be a throw-in.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
And it's made its way to him. Vitinha. And it's Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Raul. And this is Neymar. Isco is the team's great visionary. Rijkaard. Isco tries to play it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. Just a shot at goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking to play him in. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Quality ball. Alexander-Arnold. Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. And they're on him in a flash. Isco was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. David Villa is onto... And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Eintracht Frankfurt have their second corner now. And he's well positioned. And a chance! It's in! Eintracht Frankfurt are back in business. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that has left him in a heap.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's De Jong. And he's away. And here's Neymar. Maradona. And here's De Jong. De Jong touches it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Now it's Villa. Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, cracking ball. Vitinha for Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. And the through ball. He shifts forward! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? A really close shave and the last action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Number 7.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Number 11.
We're already back up and running after half-time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Van Bouten cuts it out. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now it's Forlan. Vitinha, and he welcomes it in. And Forlan is on his own. And the finish! Big moment! Massive goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Eintracht Frankfurt appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Vitinha, Isco, now it's Forlan, now it's Messi. No, he wasn't going to let him pass. The less said about that pass, the better. Lewandowski under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Now it's Forlan. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Now it's Villa. That's been cut out, well played. Messi. And it's Forlan. Alexander-Arnold. And No, that was never going to make it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Maradona. Vitinha. Isco. Forlan gets into some space. It's Forlan! They've got to be quick to recover this. Isco. Chance for a shot! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Messi really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Substitution for Frankfurt. Number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 13.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
20.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Substitution in
Manchester
progress.
United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Van Balten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Searching pass he's played there. That pass has been well intercepted. That's beautifully weighted. Baresi. And it's De Jong. Darren Fletcher. And it's Maradona. Oh, good spread. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Diaby. Can he get on the end of this? Messi. And he cuts out the supply. That's an imaginative pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's a cute ball. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, this looks sharp. And he's chosen to go back. Now there's a fine ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
2 added
And
minutes
it had
has
to
been
be.
indicated.
Mbappe! It's in! Deep into injury time!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Eintracht Frankfurt. And that will be it. Manchester United proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way.